So is no one going to talk about this in the real estate market? I mean, what we have consistently seen over the last 12 to 18 months, and particularly the residential real estate market, the only thing that's getting primarily most finance transactions across the finish line, and I can say this with a consistent basis being an agent of 12 years in the Phoenix, Arizona market, is we are seeing consistently buyers needing concessions. Concessions being, hey, I need closing cost assistance. And you know what? It's not to get the price of the home down. It's to get the interest rate down so I can get into this house to move forward and purchase it. But what are my concerns about that no one seems to be talking about? Everyone buying homes financed right now consistently are utilizing what's called a 2-1 or a 3-2-1 buy down. And if you're not familiar with what a buy down is because you're not in the process of buying a house, well, I can assure you anyone that you know that has bought a house or buying a house is probably going to use this type of concession. It's not an adjustable rate product, but it's fairly similar. It doesn't quite act like a duck, but it certainly quacks. So what my point with this is when you buy this house and you utilize a 2-1 buy down, what you're basically saying is, hey, the mortgage lender is going to say, the rate right now for your credit and where you're at is going to be 7%. I'm just using a theoretical. But with this 2-1 buy down, I can bring you down 200 basis points to 5%, which makes your payment a lot better, Mr. or Mrs. Buyer, for the first year. And the second year, it will go from 5 up to 6, and then it will then set at the regular basis of 7 moving forward. And why are people doing that? Well, they're doing it because they think, wow, interest rates will probably go down in 2 years. I'll just float the lower interest rate. This will work out great. But really, how do they know the rates are going to go down? And again, consistently with the 3-2-1 buy down, you're getting the rate even lower with 300 basis points. So going from 7 to possibly 4, and it's slowly rising. Here is the biggest worry that I have with these buy downs that are similar to adjustable products. There is no definitive that rates are going to fall in the next 12 months. The Fed has just had a meeting about terminal rates and the persistence that we're seeing in inflation. The Fed has continued to tell all of us that rates will remain higher for longer. So where am I going with this? If you are buying with the expectations that, hey, I'm going to use this buy down and in 2 years we'll refinance when the rate's lower and we'll be good. Well, did anyone ever think, hey, what if the rates remain consistently high or go higher? Now, what are you going to do? You're going to get payment shock because now you thought, man, maybe my payment was going to be XYZ, say $1,000 a month. But in 2 years, the rates never fall and the rate adjusts back up. Now you're at $1,200, $1,300, $1,400 and you don't have a plan for that. Did anyone talk about this at all? This is a growing worry of mine that I'm starting to see in the real estate market. And everyone's doing these buy downs. They're like little time bombs that could go off. So if you don't time this correctly, all of a sudden you're going to see a small bit of payment shock come in. So you are literally doing these buy downs with the whole anticipatory result that the rates are going to fall. But I'm here to tell you, there are no guarantees in life. If that rate does not fall and you do not have a financial plan, knowing that your payment could go up, this could be a very bad disaster situation in the real estate markets. And I'm not seeing anyone talk about this. And it's growing me more worrisome about it because every time I meet with somebody, we're doing a buy down. Just let that think on that. I'd love to hear other thoughts from real estate agents, anyone else in the business, because again, I'm seeing this a lot and I'm starting to grow worrisome about it. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. I'll see you on the next one.